What's up, everybody? Welcome to Downtime Encounters. Tonight, we're going to find out if Nathaniel is going to party wipe us, and we're going to get to know a little bit more about Koo. Thanks for joining. It promises to be an interesting show. Nathaniel?
You know what episode number this is?
No, I don't.
9.
I was hoping you would, because I never remember.
You know what else? It just occurred to me I haven't posted last week's episode either, so I'm really not doing a good job as the show. I know. I'm sorry. It's all right.
Well, for recaps today, I got a 1 on my die. Because we're on a different screen today, that means it's Taylor.
Thank God.
All right. Last time was a little wild. A lot happened. We met a new character. We met the goddess of death and destruction. Chronologically, though, we started our session by kind of departing Sirius Deacon's Tower, happening upon the pleasant little city of, or town, probably is a better term, of Maple Grove, which is a little forest-adjacent town that is kind of centered around the forest. There's a large maple tree in the middle of the town that we learned was tended by a druid. We stopped in we traveled through Maple Grove. We didn't really stop in order to go and talk to the druid named Autumn, I believe was her name, that was out in the forest. We wanted to talk to her because Sirius Deacon had tipped us off that the standing stones, or the druid circle that's in the forest, might help us learn a little bit more about Lionrith, our dragon companion. So we traveled the forest path out to Autumn. We met her. We camped there for the night. And in the morning, we started up early and we talked with Autumn. We went through the Standing Stone Druid Circle. Our party members who were feeling some effects from the Clay Golem with their HP max being reduced had that fixed by the circle. And then Lionrith, in a simple sense, basically kind of leveled up. He was able to access some of the magic from the Druid Circle, and he kind of did some glowy bits, and some of his memories got unlocked, and we didn't really get to unpack those, because just shortly after Lionrith kind of regained some of his power, or gained some power maybe, we heard a explosion off in the distance, which, after some wonderful scouting by Sybil, Sylvia's owl familiar, we found was actually the town of Maple Grove. So we quickly rushed back to Maple Grove through the forest. Autumn stayed behind as she wanted to hold down the fort there, and she would meet up with us then. And as we happened back upon Maple Grove, we found the town totally decimated. Bodies everywhere, places destroyed. The magical tree in the center of the city was reduced to splinters, and with no real evidence of what had happened or why it had happened. After a little bit of poking around and investigating, we met our new a new character who the party currently doesn't know a lot about them. But as we know, because it is Madison's new player character, we met Koo, who is a Soul Knife rogue. And as the party was interacting with Koo, we met a familiar face that we did not recognize initially. Out of one of the few standing buildings in Maple Grove came a female figure who we found through some revealing from Lionrith is Valdara, the goddess of death, and presumably the mother of Lionrith, our dragon friend. And after some monologuing, we rolled initiative, and now we're here.
Do we know it's Valdara, or do we just know that it's Lionrith's mom?
With Sirius Deacon's explanation a few episodes ago, you can put those two pieces together.
Nice. Cool. We have that information in character now. Or you guys do. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like, Koo knows nothing.
I know
Koo doesn't know who we are.
In multiple levels of nothing.
So, we'll jump right in. And after Lionrith makes the comment from the previous episode, Baldara goes in and proceeds to look over the party and does make eye contact with him, which he is currently hiding behind Gorfrak. She does say, Lionrith, how are you? And then she glances over the party again and stops at Gorfrak first. And her face kind of sours entirely and says, how dare you get involved in out of everything? Certainly you have had enough of involvement with these machinations you like to get involved with. Then turns to Sylvia next and says, well, it's been a long time, but I've certainly brings back memories of a past person I've once dealt with. Don't worry.
I'll take it as a compliment.
She kind of like tilts her head a bit and kind of like glares a bit and says, well, I'm not surprised that you would be doing this. Don't worry, Lionrith, I'll be here in about a minute. And then her projection fades. And the undead rise around you. So the skeletal remains of the inhabitants all over the city are now pursuing to your location. Lionrith is kind of pulling on Gorfrak's kind of like clothes. And he is like saying to Gorfrak, we should go like right now. And if you have forgotten, you do have another character with you named Elabella, who is looking at all of you, trying to figure out what's going on, and then she says, all right, I'll have to get us out of this. Can you watch my back for about a minute? Is that capable of the rest of you?
Yes. I think we can manage that.
If you can get us out of here.
I don't know about that.
All right, she pulls out some chalk and begins to draw on the ground.
Nice.
Is she going to make a teleportation circle?
Probably.
Yes. The casting time for that is about 1 minute.
Of course.
So normally that's 10 rounds. Before anything truly terrible happens, you'll have 6 rounds before it's ready. Yes.
Right. Go ahead, Piper. Sorry.
Okay, can I use a lucky point to reroll my initiative?
Yes, you can. For initiative, because we do already have it set up.
Can I inquire about... Sorry.
Do I have to click on my token again?
Just roll, and then I'll change it.
Okay, cool.
And if need be, I can also roll it.
Well, it was worse.
Get wrecked.
Hold on, did I take guidance? When I switched over, No, I didn't, sorry.
You wouldn't have had time for guidance. I used to have guidance.
So, we will jump right on in here. As such...
Can I inquire about our position?
Yes,
like,
go
are we
for
out
it.
in the open, or are we out in the open, or are we up against a building, or?
So you guys are in about the center of town. Normally there were like maybe wind structures, tents, carts, that sort of thing. Anything wood related doesn't remain really. Anything stone does. As such, there's some rubble around, but honestly, you're pretty out in the open. And it would appear that, at least in all directions, there are these skeletons that are coming after you. For the sake of not having a huge map, I did just limit it to here. And as basically, this is what you're having to deal with, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
So we're full open, no cover.
Yeah, correct. So with that, you'll have 6 rounds to take as long as you can. But Valdara is also on her way for wherever she's at. So just make sure that Elabella is not interrupted in her casting.
We have a minute. Literally a minute. Oh no. Okay.
So we'll start off at the top. Kai, are you able to see the map today, or should I just kind of direct you a bit to what you want to do?
That one.
Cool. Okay. So basically, you're the first one up in the group. There are skeletons within maybe 15 to 20 feet from you in any direction.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to kind of do?
Give me a second.
Mad, my initiative isn't higher.
Okay. Unsheath both my swords, the one on my hip and the one on my back. And sorry, that distracted me.
Sorry.
You're good. No, honestly, that was the sound my brain made too, so it's okay. Where's Elabella relative to me?
I'll say she's behind you. I'll draw a little circle representing her.
Okay. Fuck. Are there?
It was
Are the? No, it was not. Sorry,
We made it 19 minutes. We're all right. 19 minutes.
I'm sorry. I know I'm making this difficult because I can't see the map. Are all the skeletons like equidistant from where I'm currently standing?
Relatively.
Okay. And like they're spaced out evenly. It's not like a whole bunch are coming from the left or the right or.
Mostly from the north.
Okay. All right. I aim towards the north and I can't think of a good way to describe it, but I'm using both swords simultaneously to take out as many as I can. Usually, and I'm being smart about it, so that means getting rid of hands and getting rid of feet so they cannot walk, and heads if possible, because the heads are an afterthought, but anything to disable them from getting closer or throwing weapons or whatever.
I've never had a more detailed thought in my life than that.
We'll be up to here then.
That's because your and I brains work more off the hee-hoo, funny.
Hee-hoo, peanut.
Eehoo, dim dong, music time.
And we will do this.
I hate you all.
Why?
No, I love the detail. That was like just the right amount of.
It was good. It was good. It was more of a slam on
We
me.
were complimenting you. We're
That was the
trying
hit.
to.
No, I hate you all because he who peanut is going to be stuck in my head for the. That is going to star in my dreams tonight. I have successfully forgot that phrase, and now
I want to know what that looks like in your dreams.
You're welcome.
So, anyway, you swing twice at one of the skeletons, and as you use your short sword that you have, you poke out some attacks, and you seem to hit successfully twice. However, it doesn't seem like whatever it is specifically piercing related doesn't affect them as much. So the attack wasn't as effective as it could be.
Gotcha.
And that will be it for you. We'll now go with blue skeletons, and they'll just move.
Fantastic.
Time for a fireball.
We're assuming they're not resistant to fire, but I was thinking wall of fire was going to be more effective at keeping them
Line
at
Wraith
bay.
is up. He will do the help action on. We'll do let. So during your next attacks, you'll gain advantage.
He chose wisely.
Let, you're up next.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to cinch the bag of holding a little bit tighter and pull it around on my like chest instead of my back so that I can keep it more appropriately protected. I'm gonna let out a little huff, clap my hands forward and go, all right, I really didn't expect to just cut down a bunch of assholes today that look like skinless people, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to walk forward. It looks like this guy is within 45 feet. Are these 5-foot squares?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to walk over here where Kai is focusing. And I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay, you have advantage. As some sort of magic allows you kind of to like move a little quicker, or maybe things slow down. It's kind of hard to tell, but
please tell me
give
that
you a
went
little bit of
through.
an edge.
Oh,
Did-
man.
Naruto running.
Did it? It
Let's
didn't.
see.
I rolled an 18, but it didn't go through. 1 second.
Yeah, I see it in D&D Beyond. So
Okay, so
That's
you'll
fine.
count it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
as long as I get to see this roll, that's all that matters.
Fair enough. Also, that one's good, and it looks like it went through too.
Yep, it did. Roll damage for
Oh,
both of them.
Wow, 10.
So
Remind
10.
me. Damage is 1d6.
That will kill that guy just right off the bat there.
Okay, cool.
That's 10 damage, and
All right,
with
well,
that strike,
he would have taken another 9 because that is 1d6 plus 5 is my damage modifier.
yeah, with those 2 fist strikes, you completely clatter him to the ground.
Pissed off the wrong grieving monk.
Yeah. Cool.
Please
you're
note
up.
that I am standing here going, because I would never have called that Let would be able to do that.
Oh, come on.
Let is shockingly capable.
Shockingly capable. Okay. Skeletons. Bunch of things I don't understand. Group I don't understand. I really want the blue one's cloak. So I'm gonna have to stick with them. So,
That was the biggest sigh.
That is the only person that's ever been obsessed with Let's very basic one-toned. Actually, I think it might be two-toned robes that are supposed to be unimpressive, and this thing is just like,
that's my whole thing. Not that you know that yet. Cool. I'm assuming Urjar is kind of with Albella, right?
Yeah,
Maybe standing
he
guard?
is represented for the situation. He can block a few attacks, but
Don't
That's all
worry,
he
I
can
don't
really
care
do.
what he does. I just need him to be there so that I can try to hide behind him because we're going for sneak attack, baby.
okay.
So, is he big enough to hide behind if I'm a small creature?
He's a medium creature.
So, yes?
I believe so, yeah.
Great! Sorry, I'm new to playing a rogue, okay? That
Okay,
just
yeah.
is I just gotta roll stealth and zip behind him and then I can throw daggers at things, right?
I think so. Let's see.
Cool. We're hiding. 19.
Okay.
And now I want to go after... Oh, can you see me clicking on him? Probably not.
You're doing this guy right over here.
Yeah, that guy. I want to just whap whap, take the attack action, manifest my psychic blade,
Okay.
do that whole thing. Maybe I'll describe it. No! Ah, crap. Sorry, I clicked out of my character sheet. But we're back, baby! So, Psychic Blade 1! Aw. Bonus action, Psychic Blade 2! I rolled the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, that was my bonus attack. Oh well. Number 1! Oh.
Madison, I love you.
So the first one was a 12, the second one was a 21.
Okay. The first one hits. The second one does not.
Figured. Cool. Unfortunately, I rolled my bonus attack first by accident, so it's the bonus that hits. but it still does some damage. Oh yeah, sneak attack damage. Because I was sneak attacked. That's 17 for a total
you got
of
him.
22. Haha.
You were sneaked attacked.
I was sneak attacked. So to paint the
Sneak
word
attack.
picture, the people who have never seen Ku in battle before, which is literally everybody here, including me. The tiny bird thing, who's covered in scarves, runs over and like almost fades into nothing around Urjar, this giant dragonborn. And then there's a flash as two like they almost look like a weird mix between metal and crystal. Teal with an iridescent sheen. Knives fly out at a skeleton. Hit it and disappear. Well, one doesn't hit. One passes through. It's a skeleton, I guess, and there's just space. But one hits! And it dies. And then the knives disappear. And it's dope. And you're like, it's a bird. But no.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
And did this bird happen to move at all?
This bird is going to stealth again behind Urge. I guess I used my bonus action to stealth. So I'll do that next time. No, I'm staying there.
So you do not move from the square that you're currently at, is what I'm asking.
Oh. I guess I'll have to move to hide behind Urjar. A little bit. So like, we go down here, maybe.
Okay.
If I can remember how to move myself. Oh, come on. Ha! Yes. I have done the thing.
Right. Green skeletons are up.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh bad. This.
Orange skeletons are up.
Oh no. This is also bad.
Oh boy, how did I know they were
Purple
going to come
skeletons are
closer to
up.
Let?
Oh no, this is bad. I can only kill one at a time.
Yellow skeletons are up. There's only 3 of them.
How many skeleton colors are there?
There are 7.
Oh God!
You're at an advantage because I can't even tell half of them apart. They're all the same to me in certain chunks.
To be fair, yellow and orange are very similar.
I'm literally seeing 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 different colors, and there's 7.
So one attacks Kai, misses entirely. Another 2 attack Let. One does hit you, Let, for 5 damage. The other one misses.
5 damage. This is baby games.
Perfect.
Can we
You're up.
Faith,
What did
did
you
you
say?
have an idea?
Can I have a free check?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight, and I would like to know.
I'd like to know with that natural 1.
I'm gonna keep that question to myself.
Stop it! My
7 and 9, even though I crit failed.
my thought was, are these movie zombies that we can just like take a step and watch them shamble towards us at the speed of a crippled snail? Or
So that's honestly, Faith, that's not far off from the question I was going to ask. Because
Incredible.
I have a spell that creates ice, and if they're not very dexterous, they'll all just fall down and can't get back up. Because if they keep failing the check over and over, they just keep falling. And so, it's like a war of attrition, I guess.
I'm on board.
I mean,
Wow.
they move like people. They, like, if they actually had skin, they probably could replicate a normal person walking.
Old or young?
Like a normal person, like 20, 30-year-old, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Madison, you did 20 damage and it died, right?
Yes, but Faith did, or Let did less, and it died.
Let happened to hit the one that Kai attacked.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, 20 damage and it died. 22 technically.
So, assuming they're not resistant to fire damage, I can just torch a bunch of them.
Well, we can't talk about that though because that's metagaming. I'm gonna do what I have been thinking about doing because this is the least.
Sure.
This is what my initial reaction was. I'm gonna cast a wall of water, and I would like to draw that. That's a cone. That's a square. That'll work. I'm gonna bring it up at kind of a phalanx type angle. So half of it goes there, the other half goes. That's not how I wanted that to look. It won't let me draw in the box.
You'd like trying to do something like this? Or
I want it
this?
to be at like a no. I want it to be at a like a right angle around our position.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't draw that. What tool am I? What tool should I use?
I'm
so
doing
I
the
can
measure
copy?
tool, and then use control
Oh wait, I think I just found
like that.
here. That'll work. For
Is that
this.
the wall that you want to create?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I figured out how to draw it. There we go. Yeah. That's the water wall.
Okay. It is in there.
Anyway,
wait, I wanna
here's
move
water
it.
wall.
Madison, you're fired.
I'll
You're
hire you
too-
back.
I'm not an idiot. That was a Wonderwall joke, right?
That was very much a wonderful.
It was.
You are far too young to be making Wonderwall jokes. Get out of here.
You're like 4 years older than me.
You're like a toddler. You're too young to know.
I am 22 today.
Anyways,
This is a good chance to say that it is Madison's birthday. So
Yeah.
everybody put in the chat, happy birthday, Madison.
Nathaniel's
and
got
here's
my dad's
hoping
plan.
another character
I do.
doesn't die on another birthday.
What, like like Gorfrak died on Taylor's birthday?
Yeah.
We gotta make a tradition, man.
That time.
I'm putting it in the chat. Happy birthday, Madison.
Are you done,
Aw.
Gorfrak?
I'm gonna use bonus action Shillelagh just because it's costs nothing and does a lot. The next person can start talking. I'll just put it in Foundry.
Okay. Red skeletons are up.
These fuckers.
Sylvia, you're up.
Okay. Do I need to roll Arcana to see if I would know if they're fire resistant or if I can like tell?
Yeah, we'll have you roll Arcana.
Okay.
Determined a sixth alien color.
Thank goodness that wasn't a 6.
With that, you get the feeling that they probably have a normal effectiveness. They're not weak or resistant to fire.
Okay. In that case, I'm casting fireball as we all expected.
Cool. Where are you going to do it?
What do you mean, am I gonna do it?
No, I said where.
Oh, I moved that for Gorfrak's water wall. Let's do it here.
Okay. You will need some line of sight for it, so just move to where you can see that spot, and you're good.
You can
Okay.
see through the wall.
Yeah, I'm giving more of obscurity to it a bit, which just means walk down a little bit, walk back up.
Yeah.
Like
Do
a
a-
boss,
do a-
you know.
Do a cool lean and put your sunglasses on while you cast the fireball.
Nice, please.
No, Sylvia is going to cast it with grace as per usual, with a bit of a grin on her face as she watches them burn.
I would like to point out for the chat that out of 8d6, Piper rolled 3 6s. So Sylvia,
Nice.
31's pretty good number for that.
Sylvia is staying confirmed.
That will.
She is cool, calm, and collected, ready to roast some skeletons.
That's
Her, you are my favorite person ever.
Check something here. Before I roll
Trying
it,
to
I
make
think
sure
it
we didn't
might.
just eliminate half of the skeletons in one move.
Yes, that they even if they succeed on it, they will die. Those are all wiped out.
So 15.
Yes.
15 is comfortably their HP.
Anything else you'd like to do, Sylvia?
No, that is it.
How many of
I
those
think
do you have
what?
in you?
Yeah.
Little skeletons.
Because another one of those
Right.
to level the
Oh
playing
wait,
field.
actually, I would like to move back behind the wall, and then I.
Works for me.
You should delete your baby fireball from where you were standing too.
I got it.
It wouldn't let me. I kept trying.
Okay.
Delete
With that, there is going to be some restructuring with the hordes as the normal colored ones are now turning yellow. Normal
wait.
color ones
They're
raise up.
unionizing now? They're unionizing and organizing themselves?
Yeah, they're organizing. They when they lose their guys, they get new people part of their organization. This green guy's going to turn into the yellow group.
Wait, a new group just popped up?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
I mean, this was a town of probably, 100 or so people?
Oh, it was way more.
I should have cast Wall of Fire. Damn it! Then we would be
It's okay.
protected.
I've got a fat tidal wave coming if we need it.
Okay.
Green.
More people, as in my town size of 2,000, or smaller.
A little bit bigger. Like it's a few thousand.
Sometimes I forget that Faith lives in the middle of nowhere.
I never forget that. I wish I could, but
You don't live that far from the middle of nowhere yourself. None of us do.
That's fair.
All right, Kai,
Okay.
you're up.
I'm a little stymied for a second because my swords were not overly helpful, it appears.
Just do something. Anything will be good.
It's not a magic weapon, but, any smacking is good smacking.
Well, that's my thought. I'm still going to keep aiming for hands and feet and heads. Because again, it's lose a hand and you have a stump to hit someone with. It's much worse. Much better than just hitting them with hands.
So, would you like to just attack him again?
Yes, please. Oh, wait, hold on. I see.
So you got my message then.
I did. Oh, look at all the pretty colors.
I would be calling
Yep,
foul
every-
on this message system if it wasn't benefiting the party.
We'll go for the red ones because they are closer.
Okay. Do you want to move, or do you want to stay where you're at, or do you want to move in front of them? If you do move, the other ones will have an attack of opportunity, which means that they'll hit you if you move out of their range.
We're going to go ahead and move. And my priority is keeping the group safe, and I need to get between the group and the oncoming danger. I have armor on, so even I do switch slightly from offensive to more defenses, just trying to keep them from coming closer.
Okay. I'll move you here then. You only take 2 attack opportunities. Them do a Short sword attack. Okay, 1 will hit with a 20. You'll take 7 damage, which isn't bad. Okay, and then I'll have you attack the skeleton. See what you get. Okay, we'll do that.
Yippee.
That's going to hit, and that's also going to hit. And once again, your sword isn't as effective as it could be, but you still get your hits in.
Very good.
All right, next on the list. Blue skeletons. Lionrith is up. Lionrith will do what he did last time and give the help action to Let.
No, Lionrith, use your ice breath, damn it.
Rude.
What's Celestial
Don't
do?
yell
Well,
at the baby.
to be fair, there could be collateral damage. So,
That's fair. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, we're at least where Let's at. Not a great spot for him. So,
No. I'm going to. Okay. I've only been playing this game for how many years now? But
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm understanding entirely when I take the dodge action, they do not get an opportunity of attack.
disengage.
Disengage. Thank you. I would like to disengage with these guys, and I would like to fall back to where everybody else is.
Okay.
And I think I know Lionrith was going to give me help, but I'm a little bit worried about. Well, geez, I was so certain about what I was going to do, and now I just don't know. I just saw Piper unmute and then mute again. Did you have a thought you wanted to share, Poop Poop?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Did you have a thought you wanted to share?
What? Why are you not taking the opportunity to punch them?
I guess I'm worried that there's like 42 of them coming at me. I can't tell what color they are, so I don't know what that means. And
Can you do fire hands yet?
I can only like do little tiny sparks. I don't know that Nathaniel would let them do any kind of damage.
It might make your hands magical though, which might make make your
No
punches-
fireball.
Let doesn't have Fangs of the Fire Snake.
Ah.
It was asked about, but Let has also not used any of the elemental abilities, so there has
Yeah.
been reason to get more.
Okay. Noted.
All right, then I think I didn't take my finger off the token, which applies in chess and checkers, so
I
I
know.
would like to play that game here.
Okay, continue. I'm waiting.
And I think I will actually. I think I'll do a little bit of RP and say that Let's like getting mad that their magical elemental abilities aren't happening, so they're gonna like heat up their hands as much as possible and go. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna be able to make a fireball bigger than freaking Sylvia's, and then with Lionrith's help,
I
I'm
doubt that.
gonna punch this guy right here.
Okay.
And this may be a mistake, but God
Another
help me.
That will hit. And that will hit. So roll damage on both of them. 11. Okay, so that will... You'll kill one of them. Which one would you like to kill?
Whichever one is highest in health.
Okay, that one's dead.
All right, cool.
Gone.
Hot dog, Captain.
Did you just roll max damage twice?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm on one today. Your birthday gave me magic today.
That's not fair.
Actually-
She give me magic.
No, it's not. It
You
should.
would kill both of them. I'm sorry. You would kill one with each punch. Because they are vulnerable
Hot
to
dog, Captain. This really is my day. I didn't have to call an office today, which is like the socially anxious people's favorite thing to be told. And I killed 2 bugs.
Okay, just to make sure we didn't miss it, Nathaniel said they are vulnerable to being punched.
Yeah. So any bludgeoning damage that you do
So
is double damage.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got
piercing
that.
damage wouldn't count because they're bones. They're bones.
Bone is not all that
so
hard.
You're stabbing, not smacky
Oh,
smacking.
me. Sorry, I definitely heard you say poop, and I was like, why are we talking about poop?
Yes.
Because I'm a mature adult, Nathaniel.
Yeah, we all know it.
And it's for that exact reason that you're my favorite.
I'll take it.
I'm out.
It makes me feel better about, that. Okay. I am going to do a dope tuck and roll and hide myself behind Lionrith.
Okay.
Because I can do that, because he's a medium creature. That's a critical success on stealth,
Okay.
which is a 29.
Hug.
I disappear. And then, wham! I would like to hit the red skeleton that is furthest to the south. So we're
Okay.
going to roll in the right order this time. Damn it, I did it again. And now we're back on my character sheet. Attack 1! Attack 2! Nice! Okay,
Roll
We're in
damage.
HD this week.
It's the sound effects for me.
thank you. So that first
All right,
one,
you get him.
get him. Can I redirect my bonus attack to the one beside him then?
I would assume that you would have done that way.
Great. That's only 5 damage because I don't get sneak attack twice in a row. I don't think.
You don't.
But 5 damage. Hwah!
Where is Koo even at?
You don't know because I rolled a 29 on my stealth check.
But she's right. She's
But
still.
we do
by
know,
Ellie.
as in you have to move your token.
Yeah, I'm right behind Lionrith.
Okay.
All right. Is that all for Ku?
Yes.
So are you still just throwing psychic daggers?
Yep. I just have an endless supply.
That's incredible.
I have a lot of
I
sharp
endorse.
things.
I endorse the strategy.
All right. Green skeletons are up.
There's so many.
Orange skeletons are up.
My goal here on X Games.
He on X Games mode.
Okay. Where's the set? This one is the purple skeletons. I don't have any purple skeletons on the field.
And we're only on round 2 of combat, so this is going great.
We
have the last 10?
6.
For 6.
Six.
Okay.
Hey, Kai.
Yes, ma'am. Thing, sir.
There might be a fireball coming. It's okay. I'm using she, her for Ku. So, man,
Okay.
But did the
Six.
characters know that? Have we really gathered Ku's pronouns?
You really don't know anything about Ku. You probably don't even know why that it stuck around and fight. It has stuck around and fought.
3,
All right. Yeah, this confirms my plan. Okay. Yep.
5,
Yep.
6. Oh, we got a crit there.
Yeah, Kai's not in a great position right now because I would love to cast Wall of Fire, but then that would be
Please
Wow.
don't incinerate me.
5 damage.
It wouldn't
I'm rather attached to
incinerate
life.
you. You would just take
So-
damage.
13.
I don't think that was as reassuring.
Let
as
take
it
16 damage
Or
as a
you'd
bunch
be
of the
stuck on
skeletons swarm you and start beating you up.
You know
Perfect.
what?
You're up.
Sometimes it's hard being the hottest, guys.
I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure they selected you because you're the hottest.
Only hot girls have tummy problems.
Isn't
Yeah.
Sylvia technically the
Hot
hottest
girl.
because she's casting a lot of fire spells?
Boo!
Perfect. You're up.
I have a gracious request for our DM.
Uh-huh.
If you would allow me to make a case for some shenanigans.
Okay.
Shenanigans.
Will it
Sorry.
be cows falling from the sky?
No, not at that level of shenanigans, but potentially adjusting rules as written shenanigans. All right. I know traditionally you only allow a bonus action spell if it's a cantrip. What if I would like to cast 2 leveled bonus action spells in the same action? Is that permissible? Because from what I understand, the reason that it's not kosher to do a full action spell and a bonus action leveled spell is that action spells would take longer to cast, but these are both bonus action spells.
So what are you trying to cast?
I am wanting to cast a Guardian of Nature spirit, or no, I want to cast a healing spirit as a healing source, since I think we're going to need it here soon. And then I'd like to cast Guardian of Nature on myself.
And so those are they both leveled spells?
They both would be, yes.
So you can only do one leveled spell. It doesn't matter what side of it is on. So like I wouldn't mind too much if it was like a cantrip, for example, that you're also doing. But I will also say that if you're doing anything concentration related, your water wall falls.
I get that. I mean, I was kind of done with that water wall anyway because there's no more skeletons on that side.
Well, when you kill some more, they'll be back.
Exciting. I think I am going to. Sylvia, if people were closer to the party, would you cast Wall of Fire?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I might not like Gorfrak after this, but I think we're getting to the point where we need to do this. I am first going to cast, what's it called? I'm going to cast Healing Spirit at, I think we're going to need it here soon. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit at 4th level. And I don't, maybe you'll allow me this flavor or not. I would like to cast a non-corporeal image of Fern to be our healing energy.
Oh, I think that's up to Madison, not me, on this case.
Fucking go for it, man. I mean, ow, in a good way.
That's mildly haunting.
I'm mildly haunted.
So, yeah, that goes away. There's now a little just whisper of Fern standing in the square with us. For everybody, plus our viewers, Healing Spirit allows any creature that I permit that ends their turn within the same space as the non-corporeal spirit to heal 3d6 worth of HP. And I can use this up to 7 times before it dissipates. So, 9 times before it dissipates, because my spell attack is 8. So, if you need some heals, come back to the spirit and it will assist you. Now for the part that Kai is not going to like. I am going to use Thorn Whip on Kai to pull her, and I'm going to ask her to fail. Oh, wait, no. She automatically gets pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Yippee fucking Kaye.
Yeah.
I did crit fail on the damage, so you only take 4 points of damage.
Thank you ever so much.
Good
For
job.
only
That was
giving
really
me 4
clever
worth
use.
of damage.
Take 4 damage. Yep.
That was
And
a really
we
clever
will
use of Thorn Whip.
pull up to 10 feet closer, so that would be about there. So you'll get about there. Okay.
Nice.
And I believe that is it.
Let me make sure. I might go ahead and heal her if she's within range of the spirit. Does she have to end within the same space? Yeah,
they have to pass through. So that at some point, the spirit has to be in the same space.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Red skeletons are up.
Oh no.
That
Oh,
maybe
that's bad.
wasn't.
Oh no. Oh,
Actually,
bad.
maybe
Very
that's
bad.
the
Fuck, I should have cast it sooner.
You didn't have the chance.
Sorry, I was in your way, my dude.
It's Mochi.
2. Okay, those 2 will miss Kai. The third ones will go for Lionrith. That will also miss. This one will go for Alabella. It will miss.
Okay.
I think. Let me check her armor class. Yes, it will miss her. And it'll be Sylvia's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Wall of Fire because those are all red skeletons, right?
All these are red ones down here.
You know what? That might not be the best course of action. Let me see how many I would be able to get with Fireball. Come on.
But if you cast, well, never mind.
Damn it.
I don't want to tell you what to do.
That wasn't a bad radius. It left us with only, 2 skeletons nearby? And
Well, I didn't get it out to 20.
Doesn't Wall of Fire force them to move away though if they're within the wall?
Yes,
It
but the
forces
problem
them
is I
inside.
can't get all of them. But
I mean, we can clear out the closer ones because we all have a turn between now and the next red move. But if you shape the Wall of Fire,
I'm just also worried about Let.
Let has enough speed to run around.
Okay,
I'm also going to move the spirit on top of him next turn to heal. So
okay,
that
then I'll just wait. Can I curve Wall of Fire? Is that allowed, or like make it an angle? Okay.
Let me pull it up on my end so I can help you out.
Okay, how many feet?
I hope we can get like a rhythm down and get through these 6 rounds quick.
We're about to start round 3, right?
But we're like halfway through our time. And I want a chance to ask Lionrith, hey, what the fuck?
And just be ready on your turn.
Well, I'm Madison.
Okay, I would like to cast it like this. Because that's like roughly 60 feet total.
Okay. I'm on board. Roll that damage.
Nice.
20 damage. Yeah, that'll be. We'll need a roll for them. We'll just do it in groups here. So we'll do the dex save for the red guys.
Oops.
That's gonna be a fail, and now we'll do a dex save for the yellow ones. He'll also fail, so they will be out of that. So you got some of them, and now you have a wall of fire.
Thank you kindly.
You mean that the safe side is on our side and the dangerous side's on the other side?
Yeah, correct. I did not want to torch Let or Kai.
Okay, cool.
Is the dangerous side 10 feet or 5 feet?
The dangerous side is 10.
Okay. So would that orange skeleton need to make a save too?
I can. Yeah.
It's up to you. I was asking for clarity.
He passes.
18, he passes. And so he'll take 10.
Full damage him.
All right. Cool. Blue guys are up, I think. No, these are the normal ones. The OG skeletons. Should be here. Let's go. Have to roll. Dex save.
I think this Wall of Fire is going to be a good move.
I agree.
And we'll have that. Just in there. Right. Okay. Kai, you're up.
First of all, this is not really an action. I make a very, very rude gesture at Grifrak and then say thank you, like it physically hurts me to say thank you.
I give her.
Yes, it does.
I give her a really awkward half smile and like a.
I'm gonna turn and say, "You were in my path for my wall of fire. We had to do something about it."
That's why I said thank you. I just did not appreciate being grabbed with a thorn vine.
I get that, but Sylvia burns first and asks questions later, so I didn't think you'd want to go through that.
Well, I was only gonna burn her if I had to.
I appreciate that. Thank you for
Absolutely zero remorse from Sylvia.
I really want to be like, are we fighting or not?
Like me, me
You're being
as
so
in
polite. You're
me
being
as
so
in
polite.
me wants to be like, bitch, you should feel bad if you burn me. But Kai's gonna be like, okay, I respect that. Fair enough. Sometimes you lose people. It's fine.
What would
So
you like to do?
I'm still a little pissed. So I sheath my sword and proceed to punch the ever loving fuck out of the nearest skeleton.
All right, I'm on board with that. All right. I want this to put the payoff. Okay. 12, that will miss. 8, you got nothing on that one. It was
She's a little distracted.
Yes, I'm still
so
angry.
what I would imagine happens is you sheath your weapons and you go to punch, but you're right next to the firewall, and that's like pretty distracting to have this
Throwing you off.
blazing 10-foot high wall of fire next to you. So that
Can
kind of like,
confirm.
I think it's 20
Is-
feet. It's 20 feet tall.
yeah, like it's very
It just-
tall.
It just appeared.
So what I'm hearing is it's not entirely my fault. I got distracted by a shiny.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Okay, great.
had you had hit, you probably would have done a lot of damage. So,
Very good.
at this point, I think this would be good for our break. So I think we will take a little bit of break and we'll come right back.
All right, folks, we're back.
All right.
To death!
Blue skeletons. They're up.
Uh-oh.
Lyrith's up. He will do.
His buddy again.
He'll do a breath attack.
And those two. Cool.
Use ability. No. Use this ability. There we go. And then we're gonna the measure tool. Oh, nope. Well, we know where he's going. He's doing it south.
Like, can we not hit Kai? Is that an option?
Yeah, it's not
Please.
going for Kai. It's called I'm trying to arrange things and it's awkward. But he's gonna hit
Yeah,
those
the
two.
measured tools are really inconvenient at times.
So his breath is a con save of 13. Let's do one roll for both of them. They're gonna both fail. So they're gonna take 15 damage each.
Yes.
That will destroy both of them.
Nice.
And it causes this like spot right at the end of your wall to like to sizzle a bit because there's like ice and water and
Nice.
Yeah.
I like how we've had
Fun
a
stuff
water
there.
wall and a fire wall.
I know you guys are going very elemental based today. It's great. Do you want to do anything fire related?
Can I?
No, but I mean,
He wanted to
You
rub
can get
salt
your
in the
hands.
wound.
Dang.
Okay,
I
so wait.
also picture Let going, whoa, and like
Yeah.
trying to do something of the caliber of the wall, and it just being these little baby sparks.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna say let's looking at the fire with like scary joy in their eyes and going, ooh, as they just like admire this wall and then looking back and seeing Lionrith's eyes just shoot forward and going, ha 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 ha. And then sitting there and looking at their hands getting a little bit hot and going, soon I'm going to be the Fire King. And then Let's gonna crack their knuckles that are getting a little bit hot and spicy now and just punch the guys. Let's
cool.
see. I'll punch the one right behind Let.
I'm trying to keep
Alright.
my laughing quiet. I'm sorry. Fire King got me.
You're going to be up next here in a second, so be ready.
I'm so ready.
The first one will miss. The second one will hit. Roll damage. 7 damage. It's going to be 14, so that will hit. And that will kill him and with one punch.
Dope.
Anything else?
No, I'm good with my Saitama energy there.
Cool. Ku, you're up.
Great. It is time for more acrobatics and hiding. This time I'm going to try and hide myself behind Sylvia and aim
Okay.
at the southernmost blue guy. So let's
Blue guy,
see if I
got it.
can stealth up.
Doing
Doing
good.
Okay. We are going after with more psychic blades. If I can. Haha. And haha. Damn it.
You got to roll for some damage. I think.
Did-
Oh no, actually,
Did either
the
of
first
those
one does
hit?
hit. The first one does hit.
Yeah.
It meets it.
Take it. All right. Sneak attack.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
that's plenty.
stealth. So yeah, he goes away. Do I have the time to try and steal a little bit of the cloth off of the hem of Sylvia's dress?
So
I realized I used my bonus action already, but I just
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think I think you've done everything you can, and you would have to get something to like attempt to cut it.
I have.
Why do I get the
I can-
feeling
You have to at
summon
least
knives
attack their
at
armor
will.
class. Like,
who is going to force Sylvia to get mending because Sylvia will not be walking around with a messy hem. Thank you very much.
I really hope we get this cyclical. Ku steals a piece of Sylvia's robe. Sylvia fixes that same spot. Ku steals from that same spot, and then just goes around and around and around.
are you done, Ku?
Yeah, I am done. I can summon knives at will. Do not underestimate how much I will be stealing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You
I
let
just
me play a
forgot
rogue.
That felt very threatening.
You
Got
should.
to add some skeletons earlier. I'll just leave them up at the top here.
Nathaniel is upset with us.
You guys are doing great.
He did something that's causing him to want to cause us pain.
It's called giving us challenges so that it's not just a super easy battle like those kobolds at the beginning.
I think
So,
somebody went down in that battle, actually, so.
What happens when they go through the fire?
Damage, I think.
Burn.
Like, that's what I'm trying to find the
Let me check. I think they take damage.
Quite a bit, if I remember.
wall of fire. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
When it appears, they do the deck save on their fail.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay. So if they enter, they'll take the damage. Let me
Yes.
check their intelligence here.
Oh boy.
So do roll some fire damage for me for the first two that hit the wall, then realize that they can't really do that anymore.
How do we do that? I
Ooh,
know I should
everybody
know
within
this.
10 feet gets burned.
Yeah, is it not just the initial damage that I rolled?
Roll it as like this is like this set of the attack in a way.
Okay, so
and-
just re-roll the whole spell, basically.
yeah, just re-roll it again.
But make sure it doesn't take a spell slot.
Yeah,
I have to do
just
it manually,
unclick it.
so it's fine. And I've already used all my 4th level spells anyways.
You did a 4th level fireball?
Oh yeah, it is 10 feet.
No, I did Arcane Eye earlier.
Okay.
That might
That's
change.
That's a 4th level spell?
See here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The spell
10 feet.
economy in 2022.
You know what?
is just brutal.
We'll just have them run in and then have them all die. For the sake
Yes!
of ease.
This wildfire
That's
was
kinda-
very
That's
effective.
kind of dark.
You
They didn't
moving
know.
as a unit, it makes sense. But it wouldn't make sense if like
And they turn into ash in game style.
This one's gonna turn to Ash because he's still in it. This is orange guy. They realize the problem here. They're gonna
wow,
put their brothers are shooting
finally.
you guys now.
Nice. I will take that. That was good work.
All right, we'll do. We'll shoot magic hands. On
Boy.
Sylvia here. We got a 19, a 17, and a 17.
Ow.
That does beat your armor class. So you will take
Yes.
6 damage, 5 damage, and 6 damage, and then roll con saves, representing your concentration for wildfire.
Oh.
That's bad. That's very bad.
Okay, so I roll 3 con saves.
3 con saves, representing the 3 arrows that hit you.
They have attacks. This is bad.
Okay, you're fine. Still good. That one will fail.
Can I
Roll.
replace that with please?
You can use a luck point.
Yes, but I also still have a div roll of 13.
Yes, you can replace that if you'd like as well.
I
Nice.
would like to replace that.
All right, it's still going.
Let's
All right,
go.
orange skeletons. What's next? Purple skeletons. They're gonna move here. Oh, nope. Come on, guys. Get back to the battle. And we got yellow skeletons.
They can leave.
Let's
It's
go,
okay.
girls. Dun, 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 dun.
He'll attack Lionrith and then 2 unlet.
Oh,
No, my son.
This is for you, Let. 21 and an 8. One will hit. Take 4 damage. This is for Lionrith. That's 16. That doesn't hit. He's
nice.
safe. And that's it for them. Gorfrak, you're up.
All right. For my action, I would like to cast Tidal Wave. The box I am drawing is simply representative of size. I would hope that you would allow me to hit all 5 skeletons with the same Tidal Wave by turning it.
I think. Let me see Tidal Wave.
It's 10 by 30.
Yes, but I need to know its point of origin. Point of origin. range area wide and up to tall on a fail save. Yeah, I think I'll allow it.
Thank you.
And they have to do a dex save. They
16.
can actually, no, I don't think they can. This is bludgeoning damage. Yeah, they're not going to survive that. Yep, they're down. They're all gone.
Cool.
Nice.
And that dissipates. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to move the healing spirit over to Let, and I'm going to heal him for 3d6. Them for 3d6. Slash roll 3d6. Cool.
Nice.
Thanks, friend.
And that'll be it for you, right?
It should be noted that Let is feeling that healing and still noticing the fire and just maniacally laughing like in the middle of this battle.
All right.
I love Let.
Red Skeleton's move. They know about the fire. They're going to do some arrow shots. We'll do...
Can they see through the fire? Can the wooden arrows get through the fire?
Yeah, right. That was my next question. How
We're
would
using
the arrows
bones.
get through?
Come on,
They're
guys.
using bone arrows.
Like,
Okay, but
Sure.
their
Go
bone
with the
bones
pace
didn't
here.
survive the fire.
Okay, but still, right.
Well,
no, see, the magical energies dissipate
Lit fire.
that they were summoned by.
Fair enough. Hey, Sylvia, you should, or Piper, you should check if the wall is opaque or not. I don't remember.
Also,
Nathaniel's
if
cheating.
If they've got tail feathers on the arrows to help.
I mean, I also have the ability to bring in the villain that will murder you all at any time. So, I mean, like...
You know what? That's a good point.
Okay, but it says it's opaque in the spell. So how would they see
That's
us?
fair. That's fair. You guys also aren't pointing that out when you cast the
He's
spell.
also-
So.
This is my first time using the spell, Nathaniel.
Read your
He's
spell
already-
descriptions. I mean, I can't help
Well,
you
at
out.
least
that
I
much.
managed
Still
to
not be a
succeed
caster.
all those con checks, but
No, you're fine. I don't know why you're worried so much. You guys are acting like I'm out like to kill you or something.
Gee, it's not like we have a character placement in the party to remind us of that very real
know
reality.
that was on you, though. Don't even blame Nathaniel. Gorefractine, that was on him.
All right, I'll give you guys the opaqueness. They'll hold their action until they see a target.
Oh,
Sylvia, it's
boy.
your turn.
Which, okay, if I cast haste, then the fire drops because they're both concentration spells.
Oh no.
Correct.
And we're on round.
But it will give her an extra action and allow you to speed up the spell. So in this
Right.
case, she'll be, at the end of it, that would be round 3. So she would need 2 rounds.
Okay.
Worth it.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we could
actually,
do
I
that.
should do it twice. Yeah, so it'd be 2 rounds.
That's what I thought. I wish I'd thought of it sooner. But anyways, can't change that now.
I don't know. That wildfire came in clutch.
It did. Okay.
Hey, Faith, can you tell Jenna I love her?
Yes, I can. Did it not go
Thank you.
through? Okay, do I not have to roll anything for it?
For haste?
Yeah.
Nope. It happens automatically.
Okie dokie. Then I cast haste, and as soon as I do, the wall of fire sadly falls.
Mm.
All right, and we're gonna shoot Lat. Here we go.
Before I do that, though, I'll yell, "The fire's about to dissipate!"
I think Let would respond to that with, "But why? I was getting so cool out here."
I have to cast a more important spell, Let.
And then it drops.
3,
Oh, no, it.
And let it
4,
become a
5. But he's a monk.
Is a short bow?
Fine.
What's the range on a short
Hey, Aves, don't forget, Rose, that you can deflect missiles at least twice.
bow? Ooh.
Thanks, bud. Because I did forget.
It's okay. It's my favorite part of the monk class.
Look at that. Deflect missiles attack with a range of 20 feet.
And then you can throw it right back at him.
Yeah, you can do it once as a reaction
Now?
if you'd like. The first one will miss you. The next one will crit you if you do not try to deflect it. So it looks like you are going to deflect. You will be able to deflect it. Would you like to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can also throw it if you spend a key point.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a range attack.
Hell's that?
Very quiet. Yeah.
Roll your boomerang.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
Um,
I'm trying to
And the
find
other
my
one's-
boomerang, but I'm going to be really honest with you. I can't find it.
It should be in your inventory.
so on D&D Beyond, if you're looking at D&D Beyond,
No, I'm looking at
You
my
have-
butt.
well, you might be looking at Foundry, one of the two. On actions, you for some reason unequipped your boomerang.
Something happened to my character when we changed their class.
We didn't change your class. It would change the subclass. but that
Subclass,
wouldn't-
sorry.
I fixed it. Just reload, and it should have the options there.
Okay. Hang tight, because now I have to reconnect it to the Foundry.
Um,
Boop, boop. This is not my roll. I am rolling this to check if I've reconnected successfully, because sometimes it tells me it did and it didn't. Okay, good. And there's my boomerang. Bro, that almost landed on the 18 and gave me so much hope.
that does still hit though.
That's
So
good.
roll the damage of an unarmed strike.
Oh, I just hit roll damages on the boomerang, but I will roll damages on an unarmed strike.
You want the unarmed strike? It can possibly do more.
Nice.
9, but that's halved. Okay. All right. That's it for the red guys.
Yeah, all shot at Let.
Yeah.
Okay.
First they saw.
But Let's a monk, and it was dope. I think they
Would
just
you like me to
dodged that
shoot
like
everyone
a
else? I
little
mean, I can do that as well.
I just. No. Sorry.
Okay. Normal skeletons. They're gonna move down here, and we'll have one attack. Let.
Of course, because who else would they attack?
Yeah, I mean you're out on the front lines here. That's kind of what's ended up happening. 20 will hit. You'll take 3 damage. More skeletons will appear.
Hey kids, have we
I'm missing
considered the
colors.
possibility
Green.
of getting the heck out of here?
We're
We're
working
That's
on
what
it.
we're trying to do.
Bella can take her time some other time.
Sides?
I realize Let's turn is already over, but can I go back and heal them on their turn since they didn't move from that spot?
Yeah, I believe it happens.
Wait, Let hasn't taken their turn yet. Sorry.
Yeah, they've
Let-
been getting shot a whole bunch. Yeah, that's not their turn yet.
Never mind.
Kai, you're up. There's a skeleton next to you.
I punch it in the face.
All right.
Wait.
I like this.
Can I tell if it's a boy or a girl?
You can't.
It's a skeleton.
You
It is a
can.
skeleton.
I mean, you can, but in the height of battle, are you gonna really like look at the hip?
Yeah, you can't
orientation
really feel around the
specifically?
hip
Like,
area,
come
can
on.
you?
Yeah.
So we're
Somebody
gonna hit
goes
skeleton.
feeling up these skeletons' hips. I am calling the police. I am calling the police and I am reporting an assault.
Okay, I changed my
No.
mind. And
Good.
I actually. This is my. Wait, how many actions do I get around?
You get 1, but when you attack, you hit attack twice.
And there's just one skeleton beside me.
There is one next to you. I wouldn't recommend leaving the safety of your party.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was going to
Okay.
kick it in the pelvis and punch it in the face.
All right. That's what you will do.
This.
First strike. 13 will hit. 15 will also
Nice.
hit.
Yeah!
And you do 16 in total damage, and that will, with your punch and a kick, destroy the skeleton.
And on that note, I'm feeling a little bit more generous towards Gorfrak after that. I just needed to like get one of these bitches down, and now I feel better.
Just get some punches out. Yeah, you'll do great.
You want to chip?
All right. We'll go next down the list here.
I love Jen.
Blue guys. There. Lionrith's up.
Uh-oh. Frost breath!
He has to actually roll to see if he actually gets it back. He doesn't.
Rats.
He's gonna take the dodge action. Can't really do too much. Let, you're up.
Okay, boss. I think I need to move. I think I'm going to put my body over here.
Before you move, can you say, "Hey, I'd like some healing, so I can heal you for free"?
Yeah, I would like to say exactly that statement.
Okay.
And I would also like to take the disengage action and move back to this spot.
Oh, 14, please.
Hot dog, thanks, buddy.
Awesome. Koo, you're up.
Rad. Okay. We're gonna aim some daggers. Well, we're gonna hide behind Let. And we're gonna aim some daggers at the yellow group that they just left. And eye the cloak with much desire. 24 stealth.
Okay. Keep going.
Psychic knife 1. Raw magic knife 2. I think they both hit.
Yep.
Alright, first one. Dang it, that's only 8 damage. Plus sneak attack, which is also 8 damage. 16 damage
Yeah.
on
Total 16.
Does
I
it
deleted a
go
whole
away?
bunch.
Oh, I was like, that. I did not do that. Second one. Nice. Only takes 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Except for some panicked. Ah!
Green guys go.
Oh man, this is.
For end game, do we hear? Is that a squawk from Koo, or is that actual noise you just made?
It's up
Purple?
close to the actual noise I made, since Koo isn't actually a bird. It's somewhere
normal
between
guys.
the noise I made and a squawk.
All right.
Oh, there's so many. They are close. Ah.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
I think we moved everyone, right? All right, 2 on
Maybe
left.
you should have stayed out there.
Might have been a good idea. In hindsight.
I miss having spells that were versatile and weren't just
11.
stabby.
Miss. Can't see Koo technically. So we'll go on Sylvia instead then. 10's gonna be a miss.
Great. I'm already
One will
at
hit.
30 HP.
For 8 damage, roll concentration.
How many times?
Just once.
Just once.
One time. That will fail unless you do something.
I'll use a lucky. Wait, I only get 2 uses of lucky per day?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use it again and hope it doesn't.
I would say that's a very good idea. I hope we get something higher.
Ah! No.
It fails. However, it won't affect her until her turn is up. So it will fade, but if you want to recast it
Okay.
by your turn.
Okay.
Gorfrak, you're up.
Do I even need to roll for this? Have the skeletons been moving at the 30 feet per second? Or not 30, not per second, per round?
They
Or they
should be,
slow?
but I'm not. I'm just doing in groups. It's kind of like random. Up
But
to me.
it's still been about that, right?
Yeah, it's been 30 feet.
Okay. And that's only. Sorry, I had plans, but now that they are so close to us, that changes things a little bit. I am going to move up to here. I'm going to take a whack at the one in front of Sylvia with with my quarterstaff. I'm going to roll Shillelagh since I cast that earlier. That's a +8.
That's gonna hit.
And then it's 10 damage.
And damage.
Woohoo.
He's
And then
weak,
for my
that
bonus
guy.
action.
So he's weak.
Cool. I'm gonna move the healing spirits on top of Sylvia. Fern spirit's gonna jump on Sylvia's shoulders. And
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna
Sounds like character.
heal her / roll 3d6.
5 hit points. Oh man,
Alright,
that was
I've got-
2 2s and a 1.
I've got
Of course.
4 more charges on this healing spirit. I can drop it early if we need to, but I'd rather not waste a 4th level spell slot.
Okay. Red skeletons are up.
Sylvia, don't
Sylvia, you're up.
help healing.
What? Oh, what?
Ask me for healing again.
Okay. Can I get some healing, Gorfrak?
Oh, sure.
A very brief interruption. This bitch that you can't see because she's off screen, Jenna, I was sharing chips with her and she hit me with her paw fucking twice when the chips were done. Go and give me more.
Of course.
Sorry.
Heal 10 hit points.
Okay, how much healing do I get?
10.
10.
Okay,
Alright,
that's a little better.
I've got 2 more uses of this spirit.
I'm almost back to full, so that helped. I'm only 2 down. Okay, I'm gonna cast haste again.
Okay. All right.
It's my last
Where's-
3rd level.
So with
spell
haste,
slot.
we only have to get to the end of round 5.
I'm going to roll for her
Okay.
this round if she can complete it now. If she is, then all you have to do is get into the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Got 22.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. So she
Good
finishes
enough?
it up with the increased
Oh my
speed.
God.
Now there's a little bit of a lag in there briefly, but it's better back up to normal and
My audio's gone.
and
Where'd my audio go?
yes, we can hear that your audio's gone.
Doing things and I'll catch up.
I have a.
Go away. Go. Shoot. Bye.
So yeah,
Would we have
at this point next
characters-
round, all you have to do is go into the teleportation circle.
Get the
Hi,
Hey,
you're up.
please mute if you're gonna yell at your dog.
Sorry, she's. Sorry, continue.
You're up, by the way.
Can I grab someone? Am I near anyone?
You're near Lionrith.
I'm back.
Can
just
I-
hit the volume knob.
Politely ask Lionrith if he'd like to follow me because I don't think he'd appreciate me dragging him. Plus, I don't know if I can drag a dragon.
Can you? Yeah.
Back.
So can you even drag him?
Drag a dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely let you.
And we go back to the teleportation circle.
All right, you guys are out of initiative then. All right, blue guys, they're not gonna be on top of you guys, so let you're up.
Okay. I think I was informed to run to the teleportation circle.
Correct.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
it this blue circle?
Yep. Do you want to
That
take
was
attack
easy.
opportunities? You'll get 3 of them.
If I want to take them?
they're gonna hit you if
You
you
didn't
move.
say you disengaged.
Oh, sorry. I just mentally said disengage. It didn't physically say disengage. I want to take the disengage action and I want to run to the thing.
Okay, Koo, you're up.
Oh man, can you hear me? Okay, yeah. Oh, the fern in me wants to stay and make sure that the other two get through because there's a lot of skeletons in between us and them. But nope, we're going through.
You take the disengage action.
I take that as my bonus action and just right through.
Okay, making sure. All right, we got a bunch of skeletons up on here, but I think for a sake of sanity here, for our other two compatriots, we can skip by this and I just roll 2 attack of opportunities per thing here. Basically, we'll just roll 2 attacks on each of you, and then you guys will leave. Or we can play it out.
Whatever's gonna cause the least amount of damage theoretically.
Is this unknown combatant that just showed up in the initiative order who I think it is?
No, that's just not supposed to be there.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Because I was gonna say, if it means the same with Valdara, I'll stay.
No.
You don't want that.
She has
I want that.
pointed both of us out from literally everyone
You
else.
have a death
and basically
wish.
said, I hate you.
I picked a chaotic alignment for a reason.
That's fair.
We saw how well a chaotic alignment served me last time.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever's going to cause the least amount of damage is my vote.
Can we not just both say we take the disengage action and combat roll?
Well, I have 4 rounds of skeletons.
Oh.
So that's why I'm giving you the option. You get 2 hits for sure. Or they
Infinitely more.
We'll play it out and see what happens.
Well,
We also have 20 minutes
does the
left,
healing
so.
spirit get to come with me through the teleportation circle?
I don't think so, because it's magic.
Okay. I'll take the 2
Corporeal or
hits.
anything, yeah.
I've got the spell slots if we need to heal on the
Yeah.
other side.
Agreed.
So are you agreeing to my ultimatum?
2 hits, yes.
Yep.
My
Okay.
ultimatum,
Don't say it like that.
like an angry housewife.
Valdara
Okay.
shows up behind you and punches through your chest cavity.
Ilya, take 9
Number
damage. Gorfrak, take 12.
Did you say 10 for me?
9.
9 for me. Okay.
And we will end combat. Our wonderful background tech person, we are going to be on the normal page, so you can switch us back. You might have to move us around a little bit. You're in the void. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so as each of you run through the teleportation circle, you come into a dusty, dirty, like old house.
Oh no, where are we?
She takes a moment as she's catching herself onto a wall as the paste fades, dealing with the repercussions of that, and she's like, all right.
Having absolutely no grace for this woman is going to be annoyed and go, are you going to answer or not? God.
What? I cast haste on her. She can't move for like a minute. Once the effects fade.
It's always something with this woman.
When Let does this, Gorfrak death glares Let and like feels obligated to go over and like try to support try to support Alabella and make sure like do you
does
need to get a word?
Gorfrak
Do you
have a
need-
crush on Elbella a little bit?
Absolutely not. If anything, the whole tent thing is still in the back of Gorfrak's head. And she
Okay,
needs to
fair
figure
enough.
the hell out right now.
She replies with eventually. It's just a a contact of mine. This is, or at least was, their house. They were supposed to take care of it. Anyway, all right. Well, it's not the greatest introductions, but I think it would be serviceable while you are now in the city of Titania.
What?
Yes, there is. This house is there.
Damn it! How am I going to get back to Cirrus so I can start studying Junomancy?
Priorities.
This was the quickest option that I could think of.
Oh, I certainly appreciate it. We would have certainly been dead without your help.
Yeah. All right.
Punching pretty good.
Well, a lot of things have happened. I need to go and do some of my own stuff now. So Urjar, she looks over to him. Keep an eye on Let, and I'll be back.
Specifically Let.
Yes, specifically Let. And
Wait, so is she going to introduce us or not?
Titania is the city.
Oh, I thought she meant I thought she was referencing a person. I know Titania is a city. I thought she was saying there was somebody that was supposed to take care of this place that she was introducing us.
They were supposed to.
Titania.
She obviously doesn't think it's an introduction's worthy, and she's just like, all right. I'll see you whenever. I don't know. We'll probably see each other again. And she casts teleport and leaves.
What the fuck?
Honestly, that's fine with me. She can stay out as long as she wants to. I'd like a little breathing room.
And now you're free to do whatever you like.
What are we supposed to do after that?
Check something.
Go for it.
What? Oh, it has been less than 2 hours since I met them, right?
It's like only a few minutes.
Right, I figured. I wanted to check. Which means I can still say, you hear a voice in your head saying, what's that?
Who? Did you say who?
What? What was that?
Well,
What was what? The skeletons? The lady?
Yes.
Well, the lady was Valdara, who we just learned is Lynrith's mother. Valdara is the goddess of chaos and destruction.
Who's Lionrith?
I'm gonna gesture to him and say, "This is Lynrith. He's appears to be a silver dragon."
Everyone or just Sylvia?
I think it was Sylvia, Gorfrak, and I think maybe Kai.
I think Kai, yes.
Yeah.
Not Kai? You're shaking your head.
Before, when you were talking in the last one, when you were kind of glomming on to people with the color blue,
Oh, yes.
I didn't have any blue
right.
on me, so you.
It was Let.
yes.
It was Let.
It was
So
Let.
Let also heard this.
Okay.
And Kai is standing over here going. She wants to sit down.
Since it seems like Sylvia is explaining things, Gorfrak wants to go look out the window and get a read on where we are.
Roll perception and continue your conversation.
I mean, well, I guess I'll wander over to Lionrith and, I guess look him in the eye? Because we're at eye level now? Because I'm a small...
He'll look at you back.
Your mom is scary.
He nods in agreement.
Well, I'm glad we got out of there
Gorfrak
before
over
she
to the
came
window.
back.
Back?
She said she would be back for Lynrith. It appears as though that was simply she was projecting an image of herself and she was not actually there. She was actually present. That would have gone very differently.
Responding to Ku, can I hear Sylvia's responses to Ku?
She's speaking verbally.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
I guess.
You didn't specify. I would say you're doing verbal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make more sense to me.
We're being more in the company of perceived safety, so I don't know why we would just be communicating in our heads.
Mhm.
It's easier.
Which is why I'm freaked out by this, because to me, they're just responding to questions that no one else can hear.
Yep.
Is your response noticeable, or is it like, are you just kind of like darting back and forth with your eyes?
Who moves and acts? Oh, I don't know. You might be talking to Kaya.
Yeah, I'm talking to Kaya. Like, how is Kaya responding?
A little bit of both, because I noticed at last session, when I first caught you guys, like, obviously having a silent conversation, even though I couldn't hear the responses to me, y'all were just staring at each other with, like, concerning intensity. That was when I was doing the back and forth eyes. And now I'm like, I'm going to take a couple of steps back, in case the crazy is catching.
Gorfak picks up on this and, like, very much like translating a conversation between two people. It's like, Sylvia said this. Sylvia said this. This bird person said this, because we still don't know her name.
Cool. You know my name. I introduced myself.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure.
Who said this? And then, like, maybe every so often Gorfak is chiming in, so I don't. She speaks in third person. Gorfak is saying.
And also, that makes me feel a lot better, because, again, as Kai, I'm like going, why did they tell me to join this group? Why have I joined this group? They're insane. I want to help. And now I'm a little bit more relaxed.
To answer Gorfrak's perception roll, you seem to be in a city sort of reminiscent of Lux in that it has stone buildings, but these aren't polished or anything. It's just a lot of stone. It seems to be in a more tightly packed part of town. And generally the structure you're in, because you have probably a chance to explore because you had to go to a window here, because the room you entered in didn't have any, is just a normal looking house of moderate standing. Most everything's like covered by like a cloth and things that like to protect it from dust and whatnot.
I'm going to continue the conversation with Ku and say, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sylvia Amir, and I'll introduce the rest of the party as well.
You're quite, Ku, you're quite, I mean, I'll just say it, you're quite impressive in battle. I mean,
I agree.
We couldn't see you most of the time, and it seemed you'd flash in and skeletons would fall and then you would flash back out. So, I mean, I apologize for my defensive-ness earlier, but I mean, as you may have noticed by the skeletons that attacked us as soon as they saw us, we don't always get the warmest welcome when new people come around.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of shit.
I feel like at this point, Let would probably have forgotten whether or not they've introduced themselves and just go, I'm Let and I think you're weird.
Sylvia introduced everyone, but it's fine. That's honestly on par for the character.
I think
And then
you're weird.
Gorfrak being the very pragmatic socialite of the group, as soon as the pleasantries are done, I whip my head around to Lionrith and go, that was your mom? When did this really?
When were you gonna tell us?
He looks startled at it, at your response, and he looks down and says, well, I didn't really remember until, sort of, after we went to the Druid Circle.
Okay. I mean, we're not mad. I mean, it's not your fault. Do you remember anything else?
Some things. What do you want to know?
Yes.
Did you come from the celestial plane?
Do you have a dad?
Parties.
Let me.
It's a valid question. If there's another one that's going to come kill us, we might need to know.
Well, everybody has a dad, Let. That's how.
Not everyone.
Does Led have any concept of reproduction or how humans come into existence?
Apparently.
No, that's
Let
true.
has no concept of gender.
Yeah, that's true. Let wouldn't even understand that. So wait, erase that. Let wouldn't even know to ask that question. I just need to know, does he have a dad?
I mean, Koo can ask that. Have a dad? And they trail off. Because they don't know the common word for the third.
So he'll answer the first question first, and he'll say, I mean, that looked like the place that I lived. Looked, I mean, more colorful. What we saw before. It smells like home.
Madison, the crazy eyes.
The notes goblin.
I don't know why it upsets me so much to see it, though.
Did you see, not to disrupt from the question, but did you see that when we were looking at it from Sirius's tower, did you see the big chasm? Has that always been there?
No, not that I remember.
Sirius himself said that it wasn't there when he was when he observed the celestial plane a few months before.
Well, with all due respect to Sirius, the person who comes from that plane's perspective trumps the person who observes that plane.
Well, sure, but I'm just saying it seems unlikely that it would have always been there but not been visible before, but crazier things have happened.
I would like to know what Koo asked. Do you have a dad, or do you know?
Or third. Don't know the
Or
word.
third.
I think so. I just don't remember.
Do you know how old you are?
I don't know, but I don't know if that's memory or not.
At this
I don't
point,
really count years.
At this point, all of
That
these
makes
social
sense.
constructions are confusing Let, and they're sitting in the back going, what's a dad, what's a third, and who counts years?
That I ask, that makes sense that you wouldn't know, but I ask because you seem relatively young, but the question has to be asked, how could Valdara have a child while she's chained under Lux?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Helpful.
DM.
Yeah,
Koo is a plane hopper. Yeah?
correct.
What would I know about the bureaucracy? And what
Quite a
might
bit,
be relevant
probably.
to ask?
I would think you could ask, for the sake of knowing what Kuna would know, you can ask 3 questions about the celestial plane, and I'll answer them truthfully to where I think you can know. But it's a relatively safe.
I, Madison, can ask any question.
Yes, you as a Madison can ask any question.
That's
What
dangerous.
lives on the celestial plane?
So what typically lives on there is all the spirits of the undead. So anybody who passes away goes there in some capacity or another, in the traditional sense. Other times, souls and things can go elsewhere, but normally they go there. And then they are distributed throughout the different set of the bureaucracy. Angels are the main working force there. And they just do their sort of thing. Otherwise, there's not any other types of creatures. It's just variations of angels, spirits, that sort of thing. All the sages, saints, and Ethos himself resides there as well. You also know to stay away from any of them. The angels do not mind you, and are generally quite nice. The other ones, they see you more as a nuisance, like a mouse in a pantry.
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
That sounds about right for the character.
But they're not like setting traps up to kill you. They're more like setting traps up to like toss you out into another dimension. But
Fair enough. It's a sticky trap, but I just fall through it into another dimension.
yeah.
Okay. Third question. I will be taking suggestions from the Peanut Gallery on questions to ask.
The peanut gallery is learning.
You're on
Same.
question number 2, I thought.
You asked one.
That was one. It was a good question.
Peanut,
Now it's
Yeah.
two.
this may not be a
Hey.
question that you
No, I'm
can
saying you
even
can go up to
ask.
2.
Oh.
I thought you said 3.
Yeah, I said 3.
did say
What's the
3.
second question?
Yeah. Okay.
Are there any other beings on the celestial plane?
He would
That
have
aren't
covered that.
dragons.
What lives
Yeah.
there? Oh, wait.
Yeah,
what?
yeah. It's
So
Yeah.
gods and deities. So this would include the subclass of divine, which is what Ethios is. The gods of the saints and sages, angels, and spirits.
Yeah,
Those are the
that's
4 components.
First question. Great. Who doesn't travel
time-
out of
maybe asking
planes in like
if,
a normal way, like everything else does? How did everything else get out of that plane?
Traditionally, usually you have to be given access to leave. So,
The what?
like, spirits can't actively leave it.
Right.
They're
That makes
stuck
sense.
there. The only ones who are allowed to leave are saints and sages,
Mhm.
divines, and that's it.
And they can just choose to leave? Is there like a gate or? they just
It's like they
decide-
basically have an innate ability when you have that connection there.
Cool.
So to them, it's all part of Ethios's power set that he can just do that sort of thing. So if anything leaves, especially like angels and so forth, have to be given the blessing to leave.
Mhm.
They can't leave naturally.
Should you ask if time passes differently there?
It's not a bad third question, but I want to be
Or
careful
just
about
how
the
time
confusion.
works there?
Wait, what
Yeah,
was
no,
your
that's-
second question? Oh, how do they
How do you
leave?
leave?
I don't know.
I'm really tempted to ask something stupid like, what's the quality of the curtains there? But I will abstain for the group's sake, rather. Third question. What do I want to know?
You don't
Can
want to know
things
about
that
how
would
time
be-
aren't
passes?
native
What would be
to
the motivation to send a being from the celestial plane to the material plane without their understanding?
well,
That might be too
gonna
deep of
ask
a
can
question.
things
Yeah, that might be
aren't
too
native
detailed.
to the celestial plane get there? Like, could a demon find its way there and then get out again?
Oh, you're not native to
I
the
don't
celestial
think
plane, but you can get there.
Ku would know that
Fair enough. That's valid. That's a good
because you
question.
could just do it yourself. So,
Yeah.
so technically, the answer is yes.
Right.
But-
I was gonna see if I'd ever seen something weird there. Like I'm really curious how the whole time bubble thing happened. Madison, though actually now that I think about it, I have a hypothesis.
What Ku might be able to know is, in the place where the chasm is currently, was there ever anything else? Like, rather than just a random
Ku
chasm,
didn't
did
see the
something?
chasm. Ku has no idea what that is. She doesn't know what's up there. I could probably
She's
go
been
there.
She's been there, but she's been there and she's visually observed it. If we could
But I
could
haven't
we,
seen the time bubble recently. I haven't been there recently.
Could we describe it to her? Because we saw the celestial planes, we saw the
So
We saw
Ku
the
would probably know much about
Yeah.
that situation as you do. And we were edging to another Fern eats a magic fruit scenario here.
Yep.
Where I go to the
what
celestial
I was
plane and like
thinking.
die.
Or you get stuck in the bubble.
Right. That would be
If
bad.
you kill a second character, I'm calling it. You're out.
At this point, it's all their fault. Like,
Yeah.
I just diverted it.
Okay. Third question is there any way to tell the difference between the types of beings that live on the plane? Aside from like how they react to finding a mouse in the pantry?
Generally, they're usually physically different. You haven't met Ethios. That's
Do they all have a humanoid form? I know that's kind of a fourth question.
so no.
Figured.
Some of them do, some of them don't. It's if you remember, any of the speakers who ascend, they choose a form when Ethios bestows them power based on what they've done. He judges everyone who goes there. So they choose a form. Not that you're aware of. I would say even Firm probably would agree with you on this, and that at least the saints and sages you do know of, they don't have any of that.
Cool. But there's no real way to tell if something's a saint or a sage. I've never seen Ethios, probably.
Yeah, saints and sages look relatively the same. They're just, it's basically a level of power.
But different from spirits.
Yes, spirits, like, you can definitely tell between each category, but in between the different ones, it's like you know what an angel looks like, you know what a spirit looks like, you know what, that sort of thing.
Great. Well, in that context, I'm going to poke Lionrith and say, don't look like an angel.
Koo or Fern?
Was that a southern accent?
I heard Fern.
Oh, I didn't
Same.
mean to.
You ain't look like an angel is what I just heard.
Listen, I said don't, but I'm also from,
Same thing.
the middle of Kansas, excuse you, so
Uh,
y'all got a little bit of a drawl.
Not everyone has a draw, but okay.
So he'll reply with and say that, I'm not like them. I've only seen a few of them before. I think.
Did you ever see any other, besides your mom, are there any other beings that take the shape of a dragon on the plane? Do you remember?
Not that I can remember.
Mom was a dragon. She
Well-
appeared to us in humanoid form, didn't she, DM?
Correct.
Yes, she did.
And
That's
did we
not
see her walk
Valdora.
through the dragon? Are we all?
Yeah, I thought we-
inside? We didn't see her in her dragon form either.
Oh.
You guys know you have.
We have.
The finale of
Oh,
Act
right.
1. You saw her in her true form.
Okay. I turn to Q and I say, that was just like an illusion of her. She's actually like a gigantic dragon. Yeah.
Bad.
Yes.
I guess, Lionrith, I don't want to just set you up to just start talking unless you want to, but we don't know anything about you. I mean, you remember we found you on the edge of a forest chasing a frog, and you've had a mind block on just about everything except for your name, and that you like chasing things.
Yeah. He kind of nods and then says, I mean, I do know a little bit more, but that's kind of it. I mean, it definitely helped, so maybe if we go to another one, that would help.
To another druid circle?
He nods. And maybe we can help Gorfrak with her memory problem.
Wait,
I have
what?
a memory problem?
Mhm.
How do you know?
Yeah, I just can tell.
What?
Smart, baby.
He's like a service dog that can smell diabetes.
That is exactly it. That is exactly. Yes.
Well,
That's
if we go to another druid circle, I hope your mom doesn't show up again.
Just run again.
Yeah.
What?
what?
Why do you guys keep talking about moms? What is a mom?
We don't have time to go through that right now.
We're like mere
And-
seconds from Let asking where babies come from.
That's where we're going for today.
Good plan.
Uh,
We're gonna end it here.
So thanks for everyone for attending,
Episode. Who is
and
the mom?
we'll see each other sometime soon,
Thank you.
hopefully. So goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.